my name is Michelle Stockatelli, and today I'm going to be talking to you about psychometry. Psychometry is a practice that people use to develop their psychic abilities. This is not something that you use to contact with spirit, but this can help you to learn how to pick up on energies and start to trust yourself more with your own intuition. It's a lot like flame readings and a bit like a pendulum. So psychometry is basically the reading of the energy from a specific item. I recommend holding the item, so today I'll be showing you with a ring. So a sitter might give you a ring or a watch or anything else, a necklace, any other possible object that they or a loved one would have owned. And often psychometry is used to pick up on the history of an object. So if somebody hands you a ring from somebody in the family, you can use it to pick up on energies of what that person was like and kind of understanding the residual energies, reading what comes up in your mind and through the feelings of what you are receiving. So what you can do is you take the object and you hold it in your hand. And if it doesn't fit in your hand, try to hold the main part of it in your hand for a time. And usually by then you're just closing your eyes just to allow the energies to flow. Inhaling deeply through your nose, exhaling slowly through your mouth, and allowing those images and feelings and thoughts to come to your mind. So you might pick up on the person who wore this the most, or the energy of the circumstance in which the item was given to somebody. So if it's a family heirloom, you might pick up on that someone received it upon another person's passing into spirit, or a happy occasion such as a wedding. And you might pick up on the feelings of the person who wears it or uses it at this time. So this can be helpful to pick up on a sitter's emotional state and the worries that they have, or even physical issues that might come up. Reminding, of course, the sitter that you're not a doctor and that you cannot diagnose or anything like that. But this is very useful when trying to develop your psychic abilities and leading towards developing your mediumship. So I highly recommend trying it out, because you never know what you'll pick up on, and it's not something that it really helps you to understand more the energies that are flowing. When we start to learn to connect with sitters and kind of connecting with the energy around us, we often don't really understand what we're feeling. We feel a wave of something come over us, but we're not exactly sure what that is. So when we practice with abilities like psychometry, it helps us to understand more what we personally feel, because we can't really use a symbol book. Every symbol, every thought, every feeling, it's unique to our personality and how we understand it. So we have to learn our own vocabulary and kind of try to understand what works for us based on all of the practice and experience we gain. So if you do try psychometry, hold an item in your hand, or if it's far too big. Usually it's something very small. People don't usually bring bigger items to a place where you would do psychometry. But at least place your hands on it and just feel that energy and allow it to flow through you. And just give what you get. Try not to doubt yourself. Sometimes you might think that you're about to say the silliest thing, but only to have it validated immediately by the sitter, which is very, it definitely does build confidence in you. So psychometry is just about picking up the residual energy, especially from somebody who might have passed. But again, it's not used to specifically connect with a spirit. You can use it leading up to trying to connect with the spirit, or trying to connect with your sitter to bring forward their loved ones and spirit guides. Of course, I highly recommend, though, if you are working towards mediumship, that you find a teacher or another medium who's willing to train you, because there's so much to learn with regards to the foundation of mediumship. But this is definitely something you can practice on your own, because it is a psychic ability and not necessarily connecting with spirit. So do try this and see how you like it, and try to understand the energies that are coming forward for you and how you feel them. You might feel sadness and not understand why, and that's exactly what you say to the sitter. You might feel happy, just kind of excited and joyful, and that's something you can share with them. You might get an image in your mind about a wedding and say that you can see a white dress or these kind of shoes. You won't understand it exactly until you say it, and the sitter goes, yes, well, this is where I got this item from. So don't hold back, trust yourself, and trust the intuition within you, because you have it within you to do these kind of things. These abilities are all something you can strengthen simply through practice and mindfulness. So I hope that you find this video helpful on learning how to do psychometry. God bless.